Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Jules Koundé. At the time that I am recording this video, I want everyone to understand that we have yet to see Barcelona announce Jules Koundé. Now I do see here there is a tweet where Barcelona have tweeted out a snake and like a fire emoji, which is basically referencing Koundé. So by the time I do actually put this video out, most likely Barcelona have already announced Koundé. But as of now, at the time that I'm recording this video, it has yet to be done. But there is so much optimism right now because this will for sure go through. Koundé will be announced as a Barcelona player within these next couple of hours, and that's very exciting. If you guys are wondering when his medical is going to be finished, it's most likely going to be finished tomorrow, according to multiple sources. It has also been said that Koundé will not be traveling to the US. It is just too late. Barcelona do have one more game to play, which will be in this upcoming Saturday, and then Barcelona are going to come back and play against Pumas at the Camp Nou, and Koundé will be waiting. It has also been said that Koundé's announcement and presentation and all of that would be held on a Monday next week. So it is a very surprising and interesting time to see Barcelona sign yet again another player, where many did think that Barcelona were not even able to afford not even one player for around 40 to 55 million euros. Joan Laporta continues to prove the world that Barcelona is back and we're firing on all cylinders. So most likely when it comes to Koundé's operation, he is a Barcelona player. Barcelona is getting the photos ready, the videos are being prepared, everything is being set for that announcement next week on Monday. We should expect to see Koundé wear the Barcelona shirt today, and that's basically it, right? But what I do want to speak about today for today's video is just how good of a player is he? Like, what can he bring, and why is he so highly rated in the world of football? But before we go into any of this, I do want to speak about the OneFootball app. If you do want to find out how I do make these videos, where I do get my information from, or if you do want to follow a certain transfer operation, or you want to know what's currently going on with your favorite team, the OneFootball app is going to be there to cover for you immediately and live on your phone. The only thing you do have to do is scan the QR code that you do see here on the screen, or there is going to be a link that will be provided down below that'll take you straight to the app store. You can download the OneFootball app, set exactly who and what you do want to follow, and then you'll be set and done from there. It's a very easy process. It is for free. I hope you guys do enjoy it. But now let's get back into the video and let's talk about just how good Koundé actually is. Now, once we do analyze this, right, and why I believe it's very important, it's important because we need to understand just an idea on where he's going to be starting and how Xavi is going to be using him. So this is a player that is 23 years old. He is a center back. He does play for France, and he officially does play for FC Barcelona. He did play at Sevilla before, and that is where he did grow as a player. Now, many people had backlash against this player before and within the past couple of like 2 to 3 years, mainly because he is a 5'10" center back. A player who is 5 foot and 10 inches tall is considered as a very short player when it comes to playing as a center back in football. So many people did claim that this player is not going to be good, that he's going to be struggling in the air, and that he's going to be having some problems. No big team is going to want to sign him. But there is a reason, my friends, on why so many are talking about this player. There is a reason on why he continues to get upgraded when it comes to his club every 3 to 4 years. That is because he continues to get better. These clubs out there in Europe are eyeing someone like him because of how monumental this center back is becoming. Now, there are two things that really make this player stand out. One is going to be the aerial duels. That is probably one of his strongest points, which is very funny, right? Because again, this is a player that's not one of the tallest center backs in world football, but his aerial duels is extremely strong. Barcelona are going to greatly benefit from that when they are in the attack and they are doing set pieces. If you're wondering who are we going to be putting in the box when we have someone like either Pedri or Dembele or Ansu taking on those set pieces and make those crosses into the box, you would want to put Araujo and Koundé inside the box because of just how great their aerial presence actually is. Araujo, we already know how good he is in the air. He can win those balls, score the goals for you. And when it comes to Koundé, he does average a total of 5.8 aerial duels per 90 minutes, and he has a win rate of 61.75%. And again, seeing how he is some sort of like a short center back who is only 5'10", you would assume that his aerial duels are his weaknesses, but it really isn't. He's very similar to someone like Puyol or Mascherano, and these were two center backs. They were not the tallest center backs in the world, but they were warriors, and they always won the ball in the air, whether it's to do something defensively or offensively. Let's move on towards his next biggest trait, and that is going to be him surprising the opponents because of how well he does attack. And let's talk about that, right? Because I would not be surprised if one day we see Xavi Hernández saying, you know what, let's try Koundé as a right back. I don't think that he's going to be playing as a right back full time, but I do believe Xavi Hernández is going to be playing him in that position or something similar to that, like 35 to 40% of the time through the season. And the reason why this may very well happen, it is because if you look at his progressive carries, he does distribute a total of 5.54 progressive carries per 90. 1.47 of those progressive carries do go through the final third, meaning that this is a center back and also a right back that knows and wants to dictate play. Like, what other center back do you know likes to dictate play in the final third? Kounde really does enjoy carrying the ball on that right flank, almost acting like if he was Dembele. Like, one of the best examples that he does have in his career would be that goal that he did score, unfortunately for us, right, FC Barcelona back in 2020, or I believe in 2021. So most likely we could be seeing him go up at times and then having Araujo shift himself to the right in case like he does lose the ball or maybe a play doesn't work out. Araujo is always going to be there and be right behind him. So it's a great tactical move. Xavi does not even have to worry about these players struggling to track back because they will track back. Kounde is a fast player. Is he the fastest center back in the world? No, he's not, but he is a fast center back and he's very intense. He will track back. He's very comfortable and okay with losing the ball because he knows he'll get it right back. And even if he fails, like I said again, Araujo is going to be that second covering on that right side. So when it comes to this French center back, you're going to want to give him the ball. We should expect him to have a lot of ball playing time on the right side. As a matter of fact, when it came to the previous season, he was considered to be in 7th place in terms of which player had the most touches in the league, in La Liga. He was in 7th place and he is a center back. So this player here, he enjoys having the ball. He enjoys taking the ball and going on in the attack, joining players like Dembele, potentially Pedri, Ansu, Lewandowski. It's going to be a beautiful thing to see. And then we look at his heat map here, we can see where he does cover the most on the field. I do believe that because he likes to play so high, he has no problem playing in a high line, which is perfect for Xavi's system. Xavi again would have no problem maintaining a high line because he knows that Araujo and Kounde can cope with something like that if they do lose possession and the opposition is on the counter. And so now just giving out the general review, and I just want to say this: Barcelona's best moments in history came when we had great center backs that were very, I would say, like pivotal in big games. So like for example, Gerard Piqué, Mascherano, Puyol, and especially when it came to Mascherano and Puyol, when we had these players together, Barcelona experienced the best success. And we could see something very similar with Araujo and Kounde. Like right now, I'm just dreaming, right? I'm in a state of dreaming, projecting what our defensive line is going to be giving out with Kounde and Araujo and Jordi Alba and Dest and Christensen and Eric Garcia. Xavi has so much material to work with. It just makes me so happy. Like Garcia still has a future with this club. Christensen, the same thing. These are two players that I want to see improve under Xavi, to press Araujo and Kounde. So these two players can never get comfortable. So something special is truly happening. And I do expect Xavi Hernández to use Kounde as a right center back and have Araujo as the main center back, and with Eric Garcia being the left center back. Most likely we are going to be seeing a 3-man defensive line with 4 midfielders and 3 attackers. And so like I have said, I do expect Kounde to be more positioned to move forward to the final third near the box. I don't think that Araujo is going to be taking that position because we know that Araujo knows how to go down that right flank. Like we saw what he did against Rudiger, I believe, in that Clásico about 2 or 3 days ago. We know that he can do that, but Kounde is much better when it comes to qualities like that. Eric Garcia, if he does that, the only thing that we're going to be getting is us conceding goals, right? I don't see Eric Garcia doing something like that. Only Kounde and Araujo is capable of doing that and going to the final third, creating something, having the pace, but Kounde will be taking that spot for the majority of the time. So I want to thank Kounde for his effort to join this club. He could have easily gone to Chelsea, easily joined the club where he is going to get paid the most, but Kounde is choosing legacy over money because he knows that in the end, if he chooses legacy, eventually the money is going to be coming. I do believe that Barcelona will be very successful. We will win titles and Kounde will get exactly what he does deserve in terms of the financials. So that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.